Really, really good. Original sound, terrific. Good, great. Shall we? Let's get started.
Yes, we shall. Listen, you're great to see, by the way,
Thank you, my
for
friend.
sore eyes or
Thank
for whatever
you.
eyes.
Sore arms, perhaps.
Huh? Yeah, right. Not
Cool.
the
Show,
best.
show me the breath. Oh my goodness, that was a great bloody breath, Esther. Well done.
Well, thank you.
That was good. Cool. Let's through the back of the mouthpiece. Let's just engage with some airflow. Nice big breath, and then for 4 beats. Good. Same thing over 8 beats. 3.
Oh, I didn't. I erred, Alex. I erred.
That's all right. Adjust, observe, fix that. 3. Cool. Nice. Here's a G.
So, how was your concert? Okay, pasa.
Concert was good. Concert was
Okay,
really, really
well.
good. I've had several. It's been a busy, yeah, very, very busy couple of weeks. One every week, which has been great. Different program, different band every week. Another one this week. Love it. Cool. That G, a bit more sonorous.
A bit more. What did you say, sir?
Sonorous. Sonority.
Oh. Huh? A bit more.
Sonorous. Sonorous.
Oh, sonorous. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. The computer distorted it, Alex.
It's all right. Show
It
me
did.
sonorous. Show me sonorous on your horn.
But do I have to?
I'd like you to try. Give it a go. Yeah. Great. Better. Better. You, my friend, are very capable of sounding good. What I'd like to start insisting on is that you stop needing to be reminded to sound good. Yeah? It's a battle all students go through, Esther. Don't take it so personally. Right? You are now very capable of playing well and sounding good. So I want you, my friend, to be the one who insists upon it. Yeah? Don't wait for me to go, hey, remember that you play well, and you go, oh yeah, and then sound good. Just sound good. Yeah, good. A little bit, again, here's that word again, sonorous, a little bit more sonorous on that low C. Oh. Good. Very, very fine. Nice, 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 nice. Do you have the Hector McDonald routine available?
I do.
You do? Can
Let
you
me
get
grab
that
it
out?
here. Just
Yeah,
just
go
a
for it.
minute. Just a minute.
While you're grabbing music, you might as well grab your solo stuff as well. So grab all of it.
Grab all of my who stuff. Oh, the solo
music.
stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Stay. Just one thing. Yeah, my fingers are doing better, Alex.
Terrific.
So what do you want on this, on the other stuff?
Exercise 2, page 5. I've done this one before, but it's a good one.
There they are. All right, just a minute. I have to flip over there. I've got everything else in here too. Oh, terrific.
Your turn. C. nicely coordinated. Do you notice the repeat?
Oh! Yeah, okay. Well, shit. I mean, yeah, okay.
And then on the repeat, play it tongued. So slow, ta da 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 da. Go for it.
Well,
Otherwise, that was excellent.
Well, can I say thank you on that, or not say anything at all?
You can say thank you and then do it again.
Boy, feisty today, Alex.
No, just fueled with coffee. You got it. Ready?
No, I see. That's what that is.
Quick snap.
It's what? The second one?
No, the first one again with the repeat.
The first one again?
With the repeat. Yep.
Okay, gosh. Un momento.
Really fine, Esther. That's very, very fine playing indeed. Can you try and do it all on one breath? A huge breath and then not too loud.
And the repeat with the repeat and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, okay.
I'll show you. So have a listen.
No, I know what you're trying to do, Alex.
Cool. So not too loud.
Yeah. Okay, I'm a no.
So that's a breath. Hold on. You're still taking breaths. They were little breaths, but you're still breathing. You can't sneak them in. So
I do. Okay.
So for your practice,
yes,
please engage with this exercise all on one breath. Let's do the next one. My turn.
Well, I've been trying to engage through all of this stuff.
I can tell.
After you jumped on me as far as my fingers.
Yeah.
I could have crawled under the table on that, Alex, but I didn't.
So Esther,
I know they're not the best.
Shh. Listen, I can tell that you've been working on it and engaging with it because it sounds really good. Yeah. It was all very refined and coordinated and yeah, nice, right? But you're breathing more than you need to. That's all. So that's a separate consideration. Now that the fingers are good and it's sounding beautiful and even and coordinated, can you do that on one breath? Is the next step. Okay? So continue to work with it and we'll continue to refine it. Next one. D.
Whoops. Sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry about that. Now you got me concerned about my darn breath, Atlas. Thank you.
It's all right.
Well. Come on. Chill for a minute, Esther. Chill.
Nice big healthy breath to begin with. That's your first step. Yeah, and then count yourself in. 2, 3, and.
Esther, come on.
It's going well, mate. I recommend you've always got.
Give me a chance here. One more time.
Give it a go.
gone. I'm
Okay, so I'm gonna say my piece because you had you one more time. Have some form of tempo of beat in mind, right? So if you were here in person, I'd be counting you in 2, 3, and right, just so that rhythm is there as a framework already. It already exists, and that's what coordinates us. So all of your elements individually are actually really good. Your breathing's good, your fingers are good, all of that's going well. They're just a little bit separate, right? They're not communicating with each other. And the thing that will help them communicate is that rhythm. Do you understand? Yeah? So it's click, 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 breathe, play. Can we try that? So if you pick your horn up, I'm going to give you 3 clicks. On the 4th, you take a breath. On the 5th, you blow. 1, 2, 3, breathe. D.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Ah, good. No, here's the really encouraging thing. That was beautifully coordinated. They were the wrong notes, but gee whiz, they were in time. Yeah? So D, can you just play a D on its own? Just establish that for me. Same idea. 1, 2, 3, breathe. D.
Oh boy, you're
Good.
You're clicking, but I see what you're saying. Okay, well, I haven't really followed it, Alex.
So if my clicking is disturbing you, the issue is not my clicking, because my clicking is perfectly in time. I promise it's not wandering. So I would strongly encourage you to work with a metronome in your practice so that tempo and strict time is not disturbing for you.
Gosh, okay.
Yeah? I know. Who'd have thought that music was so complex? Nice.
No, it's not that. It's not. I don't consider it that complex. I'm sorry. I really don't.
It is though. It is. The complexity. The complexity, Esther. So yes, it boils down to very, very simple things. Music is a whole bunch of very, very simple things. But the coordination of all of those individual elements, that's where the complexity lies. Huh? So French horn is just breathing and blowing and fingering and tonguing. That's it.
Well, that's true with any instrument.
Yes. Okay, hold on. I don't want to get lost. I don't want to get lost in the weeds because this is going well. So can we just do the next one? E. And for you, breathe as much as needed for now. You can practice doing it on one breath over the week. E.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Alex. This isn't doing as well. I'm not too happy about it.
Okay.
Excuse me. Hang on.
The A. It's the A that you're missing after the B. B, A.
Thank you. My fingers are getting messed up.
Yeah, I know. It's all right.
Damn it. I think we ought to go back to just square one.
Okay. Play me an E.
This is not, everything is just coming apart right now.
Esther, that's fine. That's fine. We just have to accept ourselves.
Not fine.
Shh. No, it's hold on. You misunderstand me.
It's not fine.
You misunderstand me. It is. It just is. It is what is happening. Right? And so we don't want it to happen, obviously. I understand that. But getting if we allow ourselves to get flustered and disturbed by it, then we're going to spiral down, right? And so a big part of remaining resilient in the face of that sort of thing, when you feel like it's not working for you, is just the ability to accept that that's what is happening right now, and then adapt and adjust, right? So we don't want one of those downward spiral, do we? Do we? That feels to me like that's something we'd like to avoid. So let's work on the skill that will allow us to achieve that, okay? So very simply, let's just simplify. Simplify, simplify, simplify. It's the best approach. Here's an E. Can you copy me?
Well, I've done this so many times. I've done it in my sleep, just about.
Okay.
I'm just ticked at myself, Alex.
I understand. I understand. So, but what we need to train, as much as our ability to play our instrument, is our
I can go over that. Yes.
That mental resilience, right? That's what we're working on in relation to the instrument. So, can you just play me a beautiful E? Go for it. Nice. A few more just like that. Really easy. Relaxed. Nice. Beautiful. I like that. What about an F?
Oh, I go. All right, come on. Let me get this thing done, Alex.
G.
Alex.
No, Esther. Sit with me. Sit with me on it. G. Beautiful. A's. B. Good. Now listen. We're going to go back and forth between a B and an A. Oh, can you smooth that out? Do you hear that harsh edge between some of them? See how smooth you can do it.
Well, let me see. Hang on.
B.
What type of smoothness what type of sharpness are you talking about?
Not sharp. So B, A is good. That's very smooth. But then coming back up to the B, there's a little bit of schmutz in the sound. You're going da, hua, hua, hua.
Well, that's...
So, see if you can smooth that out.
I see what you're saying. There's a little bit of a stutter.
Mm-hmm. That's right. See if you can smooth it out. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Same thing, A to G.
That thing always drives me nuts.
A, G. Focus. You got this.
Well, come on.
Good. So you can hear it.
I don't have it.
No, I didn't say you did, but you can hear that it's schmutzy again. Lovely. Yes, good. So descending, you're really good. That sounds beautiful and smooth. Making sure that the lips are coordinated with the valves to come back up again. I'm hearing yeah? Do you hear it in your playing?
Just a little bit, but it shouldn't be. It's the first time I've ever heard that, Alex.
Yeah, well, that's not to say that it hasn't been there. That's just to say that you haven't heard it.
No.
This is why you pay for lessons, right? Because you've got professional ears that are listening to that sort of stuff.
I suppose so, but I don't know.
It's my job to highlight your deficiencies so that you may improve upon them. Yeah? So let's get on with the business of improving upon them. We do that one again? A to G. Lovely.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah. And the reason that one's particularly challenging.
What?
That was the last one you did was lovely. The reason that's particularly challenging, because you're going from quite, like, if you look at me, that's quite a significant change in the length of the instrument from open to thumb 1 and 2. So that's 1 point. Also, 3 fingers to coordinate is also a lot, on top of the air and the lips. Yeah? Cool. Can we do the same thing from G to F?
I don't know. I'm just puzzled by all of that.
Yeah, that's fine. So I think what happens, what I've observed, when you think you're playing well, it's easy for you to continue playing well, right? But I've noticed, and this is the same for a lot of us, I've had to work really hard in my own mindset to try and squash this habit. But when we hear deficiencies in our playing, they tend to distract us and cause us to make more mistakes. It's easy to play well when it's going well. It's very hard to play well when you think it's going badly. All right? Because we tend to focus on it. One of the things I think that disturbs you in particular is inaccuracy. Yeah? And so one of the things we can do to really to avoid that is to have very smooth valve changes. Yeah? Are you following me, Esther? Because what we don't want is, if you're doing a scale, for example, I hope you're focusing, because this is an important message, Esther.
I'm all ears, Alex.
That's good, because I'm just not getting any acknowledgement to what I'm saying. So just making sure that when we're playing a scale, we want it to be smooth, right? I think what happens with you just a wee bit is because there's that interference between notes, which you do hear, and that disturbs you or distracts you, whatever word you want to use, right? So if between each of our valve changes it's really smooth and lovely, we don't have those additional sounds, it's going to be easier for you to stay focused. Yeah? Because when we first engaged with this exercise, the first one you did was absolutely delightful. It was so beautiful and pure and coordinated. The second one, because I shifted the goalposts on you and asked you to do it in one breath, we got a little bit of disturbance, of turbulence, whatever, in the sound, and that distracted you. And so we had a bit of a spiral after that. Yeah? So if those valves can be really smooth, it's going to help us avoid that. Cool. Right. Any questions? Any thoughts? Esther?
No.
No. Cool. Great. Keep working on it. Do so with a metronome, right? Making sure that the valves and everything is coordinated. Yeah? Do you have a metronome?
Oh, yes.
Terrific. It's a very...
I took a piano for 8 years, Alex.
Good.
I know what a metronome is.
Excellent. It's a very important practice tool. Cool. Right. Oh, I would like to do some flexibility. Can we turn to page 7 of the Hector MacDonald book? Nice. I really like this one. So we're going to look at the bottom half of the page where it's got B all the way down through K. can we do each of these patterns? Yeah, I'm really going to work here today. Can we do each of these patterns only on the F side open? So here's the first one. I'll play, and then you copy me back. Nice full sound.
This is on the F side, right?
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Okay.
C.
Hold on.
Just focus on keeping that air moving.
Oh yeah, right. That's I'm trying to clear my head too of something else.
Yeah.
That really bothers me.
Okay.
But
Can you? Yeah. Back of the mouthpiece. Let's just do a few of these again. Let's just do a few of these again. Very good. See if we can put that air into the horn.
We've done this before. Come on, no rush. No.
Very, very fine. Can you slow it down ever so slightly?
Okay, you can break it down. All right, like 1 and 2. So you can do it like 4/4.
Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Okay. Oh boy. All right, I'll listen to you. Go.
Very nice. Okay, next pattern.
Wait a minute, Alex.
You got it. Not quite. That's it.
Okay, see, you're talking about the D one, right, or the C one?
Sorry.
Oh,
C.
You're going C, right?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Well, in that case, you did a very
I
fine
was
job.
doing the wrong one. Huh?
In that case, you nailed it. Can we do C?
Yeah. Come on.
And keep it steady.
All right, Esther, 4/4 time. 6/8. On.
Good. Yeah. So with these ones, I think just for now, let's really keep them steady so that we can make sure our lips are nice and deliberate and intentional.
Right, yeah.
Because we absolutely can do. Right? But I think when you do it, it sounds a little bit accidental. Like you are kind of getting it, but it's not deliberate.
Oh, could be, Alex.
It could be. So now let's do D for Delta.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd want me to do.
Very good.
Come on, now you've done that before. Now, what's your problem, kid? Come on.
Yeah, make sure that G is really quality. Do.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go, Esther.
I see what you're saying though, Alex, too, about using a metronome and using even on this stuff, because that would work. But you'd have to slow it down.
Yep. So I think if you did 60 BPM,
Yeah. Of course.
that would be an appropriate tempo.
But how about the other stuff, Alex? You've got E and the rest of that.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I think stay at 60 BPM. And we're going to keep going through these patterns. I want to hear all of them.
I'm just marking this down. 60 on the metronome.
Yeah. And so the 60s clicking crotchets. Sorry, what do they call them in American? Quarters. So quarter note.
Huh?
Quarter. So, and then you're playing eighths against that. 1 and 2 and 3 and.
What you mean that what? And number and which are you talking about? E?
All of them. The metronome is providing quarter notes for you. Yeah. And then you play the eighth notes. Da 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 dum. Can you show me E?
Right. Huh?
Can you show me E? A nice stately full attempt. Oh.
I don't know whether that's the right. That's the problem. How do you on your lower notes? How can you tell whether you've got the right note or not? I mean, dumb question.
Ears are an appropriate tool, so you hear the pitch.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. And now listen. So, a G. If you don't know how it sounds or feels in that register, play it where you do. So an octave higher, you can go. Right, that's a G. La, and we just play it, or an octave higher. Right, that's one approach. Yeah. Approach number 2. If you play a middle C on the F side and descend to the next available pitch just with your lips, it's a G. So there's no note open on the F side between a C and a G. They are neighbors as far as your lips and your horn is concerned. So. If you go too far, you hit a C beneath it.
Wait a minute, can you say that again? There's no open notes between your C and the G on the F side?
Yep. So if we look on page 8.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. Oh, shoot.
No, it's all good. I'll explain it to you. Page 8. Exercise 13, second line, first bar. You've got it's a low C, and then a G.
Oh, okay.
And then a C. So low C, that G we're talking about, and a middle C. Those 3 notes are the only notes in that register that you can play on the F side, like open F side, in that register.
Oh my gosh, Alex.
So there's big gap between them. So C, G, C. Right? So like, what we're doing, we are practicing, the exercises we're doing, these flexibility exercises, they are harmonic series exercises. We're exploring the harmonic series. And what that means is that we're playing notes that are only available with our lips. Or maybe I'm saying that, phrasing that poorly, but
No, you're right. Cool. I mean, you can't do anything other.
On page 7, 9B, that first one we started with. Those are just lip notes. Yeah, so the very first one we started on, C, E, G, E, C. Yeah?
Yeah.
Those are just lips. Okay, so that idea continues in either direction. As you get higher, the notes get closer and closer together. As you get lower, they get further apart. So in this octave, starting on a middle C, there are 5 notes available to us. C, E, G, B flat, C, that we can do just with the lips, open F. As we go down, there's only 3. Look at me. C, G, C. And if you go down even further, it's 2. C, C.
Wow.
And then if you go up, so here's middle C. If we go up from there, I'm going to run out of fingers, but 9 notes. So you got 9
That's
in the
going
top
up.
octave, then 5,
That's going. That's
3,
going.
then 2. Yeah. So the notes.
Yeah, that's going north, apart. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. So in that low register, how did we get here? You want to find. How do you find a G? That was your question. How do you find a C? A G.
Yeah, you. Oh, yeah.
So here we go. You start on the middle C, and you just slur down one note. Good. Oh, so that's the pitch, but make it quality. Yeah, that's better. Keep trying. It's progressing, but it's still not quite there. Oh, no, you had it. The start was and it was beautiful, but then you changed and it fell off.
How did it mean? It fought the one deeper, or did it?
It was a beautiful sound. So yes, you went do. Gorgeous. And let's try and find a pedal C beneath it.
Well, Alex.
Good. Now you have it. It's so close, Esther. I'm hearing a real quality no note.
Yeah, but why is it? My lips though. I've got to watch it that they come apart a little bit.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is, so it's a very turbulent note. It's sort of like going like this in terms of the pitch, but also, no, that's just an observation. It's important to accurately observe what's happening. So there's a little bit of wobble in the pitch. There's also a little bit of wobble in the quality. It comes in and out of quality. It's like, whoa, 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 like that is what I'm hearing.
Are you talking about the C or the G?
Both, to be honest. Oh. So the positive thing is that you're capable of quality. It's just inconsistent is all, right? So here, the thing I'm listening for is really like, imagine a bass or a baritone opera singer. Oh, that's the quality that I'm after. Yeah, good. That's it. And so the thing.
Oh, was it still sort of vibrating a little bit?
It's a little bit unsteady, but it is improving. So the thing to be aware of is that we're chasing that quality, both in how we produce it and what we're listening for. Just ensure that when you find it, you try and sustain the conditions that created it. Because what you're doing is you're going, what? And then the lips change and the air changes, and it's like, it's chaotic.
Fully. Let me see.
Good. Yeah, good.
It still is a little chaotic. Yeah, I see what you mean. It sort of wavers a little bit.
Yeah.
It teeters. It teeters like on a teeter.
So our goal is just, can we find some stability in how we produce that?
To get down to practice on that, Alex, just stay on that or work on that, or
I would say yes. So just easy long tones. So just hold notes in that register, right? And it's okay if you're inaccurate. Remember, we'll practice our ability to recover and then to
Yeah.
restabilize, So start on that G. Really good. Really good. And then you could go down from there. So G, F, E, D, C.
But wait a minute though.
Yeah?
You said F. I thought there was a G and a C only, not
Yes.
the F in between.
Yeah. Yeah, so G and C, if we only use the same length of tubing, which in this case is open on the F side, if we don't put any valves down, if we don't change anything else, those are the only two notes that are available with our lips in that register.
Right.
Right?
Well,
That's not to say we can't play other notes in that register. You just use your fingers. You use your valves as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I say F, you would then put your thumb down to play the F.
Oh.
And then the E would be thumb and two.
Alex,
it's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. It's a fair misunderstanding. E would be thumb and two. D would be thumb and one and two. And C is open. So G, F, E, D, C. Cool. So that's something for you to explore. For now, let's go back to that exercise, 9E for echo. Not a bad first attempt.
Well, thank you, Alex.
Have another go. See if you can pretty it up a bit. That G needs a little bit of extra pep.
It does. I'm always afraid that I'm using all that air on that G because you have to use more air then, right, to get down there? As a matter of speaking.
Slow, warm air and loose lips.
Yeah, right.
Slow vibrations.
Yeah.
Good. When you're doing these exercises, always return to the note you started on. So G, C, E, G, E, C, G, C, E, G, E, C, G. So even though it's not printed, otherwise it sounds like an unfinished sentence. Da 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 dee da ya da 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 da. Like, give it to me. Give me the last note. Okay, next one. We'll turn it around. F. Good. See if you can slow it down for and just one breath right the way through. G.
Okay, well,
Not bad. Come along. This will be a good one to practice with your metronome. And then it gets complex. G. Oh, yeah.
That's cool, though, Alex.
I'm glad you like it.
No, really. I'm not being sarcastic or anything like that.
I don't think you are. I don't think you were. So, G, I'll play it for you to see you've got a record and you can hear it.
No. Whoops.
Not bad. So, approach for you and approach for
Yeah,
you.
I'm affected, yeah.
That's all right. Just listen. An approach for you would just be break it down. How smoothly.
Yeah, I have to do that. I have to do that.
Yeah, we all have to do it. We all have to do it. I. So here's the first interval. How smoothly and buttery can you play those two notes for me? G, E.
Let's see, hang on. Well, I'd like to catch everything in the middle, Alex.
That's okay.
Well,
Good. So hold on one sec. You're playing really beautifully. I would encourage you. So what I'm hearing though, what I'm hearing is that you're hitting a C on the way past, and
yeah, I am.
that disturbs you, and you stop blowing and you back away from it. Right? So just keep going, move past it, and even if it's chaotic, really try to aim to land on that E and to hold it. That's what we're doing. So we don't mind if there's a little bit of turbulence on the way. We can pretty it up later. Nice. Great. Once more.
Yeah, I can see now. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now we're going to take the next interval, E to C. Gorgeous. And then C to G, Charlie to Golf. Golf, Echo.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Pardon, did you say? But
Golf, Echo. Echo, Charlie. One more time. Keep it gentle. Charlie, Golf. Nice. That's a very nice G. Good. And then
thank you. I see what you did. Good break. One of my problems is that I should break it down more, but I just jump ahead and jump in and just swim for it, Alex.
Yep,
I don't know whether you do that, but maybe
I have to be extraordinarily disciplined in making sure that I don't, because that is my natural tendency, is just to get excited and go for it.
I'm sure your other students do that too, don't they?
Yeah, totally. That's it. The reason I care so much about effective practice, and the reason I insist and be real pedantic about it and working with you and all my students, is because it's exactly what I have to work on for myself. Right? I'm playing a piece at the moment that you should go listen to. It's absolutely beautiful. Mendelssohn's Third Symphony, full of fantastic horn excerpts. I'm playing one that has a whole bunch of double tonguing in it. So double tonguing. Yeah. So that underpins the whole movement. You have to be able to tongue quickly, right? And there's a whole bunch of really agile stuff. And it's crazy.
It almost sounds like it's Is that a hunting piece or something?
Pretty
that almost sounds like
pretty much all horn writing in that era is going to be harking to some form of hunting horn. It'll be an allusion. It will allude to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the notes, which is very similar to this flexibility exercise we've been doing. Bum 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 bum. Right? It's like an arpeggio, but 1-5, 3-1, 5-3, 1-5. And then you just have to be able to double tongue between it. So It sounds like it's easy because I've done a lot of practice on it, but the way I've practiced it is by breaking it down very, very thoroughly. So the first interval, G, C. What's the first port of call? Can I play those notes? Can I play them easily? And I just noodle about on those notes, right? Just like we've been doing for you in this exercise. Okay, so that's the first step. Second step, can I double tongue between them? Da-ga-da. So that's the movement. They-a, really, really fast. And the next interval, C to E.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And that's how I practice it. Right? And just have it. So that is at the extreme of my technical abilities, just like this is for you, right? But it's still, the approach is still the same way.
Yeah? Right, yeah.
Cool. Good. All right, let's put a pin in this. I would like to hear some music. So have we been doing Summertime together?
We have.
Terrific. Good. So as you find Summertime, so you keep looking for that. I'll just finish up with the flexibility. If you were to keep exploring that over the page, like page 8 and page 9, there are countless variations and different patterns for you to explore. It's all based on the harmonic series. So you keep get Summertime out. Keep getting Summertime ready. I'm just letting you know. So for example, page 8, exercise 10, da da dee, da 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 dee, all of those notes are available with just your lips, and you would do it just open F side. As you get familiar with the exercise, you can do it on different lengths of tubing, but you keep the same valve combination down the entire time.
Okay.
Cool. All right, Summertime. Sorry.
Was that part of the music? No, come on, baby. No, Esther, Claire. Now you've done this countless times before. Come on, baby, let's play. No. Come on, Alex, wait a minute. I mean, I played this, I'm sure so much. I'm going.
That's fine. Esther,
You know.
Esther, you're falling into that old habit of it having it feel like it's not working, and you back away.
No, I'm not backing away.
No, you
I'm
are. Shh. I'm telling you what I'm hearing. Like, not mentally, whatever, but your air, you're going, eh, eh, eh. I just need one airflow, and it works or it doesn't, but the important thing is you just blow.
I'm trying to find the 10 notes.
I know, but I want to help you find it. The thing that'll help you find it, the thing that will help you find it, is just one continuous airstream, right? And one, because at the moment you've got all these variables. You're changing the air, you keep articulating, you keep changing all this stuff, and so it's really hard to judge A, if it's correct, and B, what element worked. So trying to simplify and put in one thing. So you just go, and it either is right or it isn't, but at least we have a clear picture. All right? You are muddying the waters. And even if it doesn't work, it's just one attempt. That's what I want. So thumb and 2, horn is on your face, you take a big breath, and then you blow, and then we'll go from there, see if it works or it didn't. Cool. Play.
Come on.
Nice, Esther.
No, sorry.
Stop. Well done. Yeah. So when we are... No, listen. that was vastly superior to your previous attempts, correct? Yeah, good. So then please take the compliment. Well done, Esther. It was good
I
recovery
appreciate
and
that,
adjustment.
Alex, but I'm not, I mean, I prepared this thing to play through the whole damn thing for, pardon my French.
No, you're right.
Play the whole thing, even down to the last line where you're supposed to take a breath twice.
Yep, good. So, all I want
That
is to
drove
help
me
you.
nuts.
Yeah, so we just need to help you get started. That's all. All right. So I know you're excited to show it off for me, and I'm excited to hear it. Let's help you do that.
Well, I'm not.
Cool.
I'm getting. My excitement is gone right now. Just left the run out the door.
Okay, that's all right. See if we can play regardless.
No, come on, Esther. Come on. Stop it. Now you're messing up.
That's okay. So you're allowed to mess up. You are. Yes, you are.
Not me. Not with me.
Esther. Esther, look at me. The only thing we can guarantee with horn playing is that you're going to cock it up. And that things are going to go wrong.
I've cocked it up too many times to have something like this, Alex. I'm really disappointed in it.
I understand that. And I can understand your disappointment. The really important skill, the most crucial thing, no eye rolls please, young lady, the really important skill that I want you to work on and to really hear me when I say that it's important is your ability to recover and to stay in the zone despite mistakes.
Yes, I know. I failed in that area. I know that. I've known that.
That's fine. I understand. It's good. So a really important thing, really important thing. We accept and we expect that mistakes will happen, right? But we have the mental resilience to stay focused on the things that will help us play well. Can you name a few of those things for me? What can you focus on to make horn playing easy and sound good? Any ideas?
No, my mind's blank.
No,
My mind is just blank, Alex.
Okay.
Right now.
Breathing and blowing.
It's just blank.
That's fine. What did I just say though? Did you hear me? Breathing and blowing. Say that.
Yeah, breathing and blowing. Yeah.
Breathing and blowing. Terrific. So currently, and this is again, it's just an observation. Currently, when you make a mistake, you tend to stop blowing, right? Which just compounds the thing.
Well, it hasn't been this. Never mind. Shall we continue?
I would love to hear you go from second line, bar 12. Da 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 ya da ya. E.
Oh. up here to state that I've been trying to work on the damn fingers because the last time there was a talk about that, and I understand, and I've been working very hard on this darn stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, come on. Well, Alex, what can I tell you?
A good approach for you in this, there's two things currently that are being a bit of a struggle for you. So one, you're trying to think about the fingering. Right? And that's great because that's what I've encouraged you to do. But because you're thinking about the fingering, your ability to focus on and play the notes themselves is suffering. And because that's... Well, no, it is. I'm telling you just what I'm hearing. Because of that, that's distracting you from Esther. Far too much attitude from you today, my friend. Trying to help you. Trying to help you, okay? Try not to fight me. So, the fingers are good. I'm glad that you're focusing on those. But it is distracting your ability to just play the notes well. And because that's suffering, that's distracting you from your ability to think on the fingers, right? And so there's just this circle of distraction going on. And so my suggestion for you is the same thing that I'm doing for my practice, which is the first thing is just get really good at hanging out on those notes. So where you just got to, bar 20, those triplets, F, F, D, can we just play some beautiful F sharps? And just make it easy. Give me a few of those. Very nice. Gorgeous. Lovely. And then, as a separate thing, so there's F sharps on their own, and my word, those were beautiful, my friend. Then, let's hear some Ds. Like that. There's a few of those. Good. So that's the first layer. It's just, can we play the notes? Can we make them beautiful and easy and reliable? Once that is established, in no particular speed, with no particular rhythm, let's practice moving back and forth between them. Can you do that a few times for me? F sharp to D. F sharp to D. Good. See if you can refine that just a little bit.
See, that's not slurred either.
So decide. No, that's fine. I would like you to practice both slurring and articulation, because if you look at the piece, that interval, F sharp to D, comes back an awful lot, doesn't it? It's one of the building blocks of this piece, that particular interval. And there are examples of it slurred and articulated. Do you notice that?
No.
So the very first two notes you play, same interval, slurred. So the first note to the second note, slurred. Second note to third note, same interval, but tongued. Yeah? So I would be practicing all of that. So this sort of practice, like really, really granular, is worthwhile doing. You don't have to do all that much of it. Like once it's established and the skills are there, then you're laughing, right? But it's just making sure that they're there and those simple layers are really, really good before you start to complicate things, yeah? When we did that flex... Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, never mind. Go ahead.
No, it's all right.
No, that's okay, Alex.
Okay. The flexibility exercise we did before, when we started a little bit fast, And then just getting to slow down a bit so those notes are intentional. Right? I think you agree that was worthwhile because we had time to observe how it felt for the lips. Right? And just to make sure that we're really in the slot for each of those notes. Bar 4 of Summertime would benefit from that same sort of practice. Making sure that if we slow it down just a wee bit and making sure the transition from the F sharp to the E to the D is intentional and deliberate and not random. The notes move when we want them to move. Da, 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 ya, da. That sort of level of slowness, just to really iron it out. Yeah? Cool. Nice. Can you play for me from the second to last line, bar 33 from here? From the M, F sharp, A. Bar 33 with the pickup.
Oh, Bart, wait a minute. Oh, a second to the last line?
Yes, ma'am. Last bar, second to last
okay.
line.
I Sorry, I was trying to figure out where the.
It's all right.
Oh, okay. From the pickup, from the F for the pickup.
Yes, indeed. Yes, please.
Oh, whoops, wrong note, Alex. I had to. Going from flats to sharps has bothered me to some degree.
Ah, good.
Oh. Okay, wait a minute. My bad. Or, let me see. Right?
I would slow down the grace note. I would slow it down. It's going to depend on the context of the music. It's going to depend on the context of the music. If you think about the words, with daddy and mommy standing by. It's not by. Slow.
Well, the grace note generally, even on the piano with there's no.
Again, it would depend on the context. It would depend on the context of the music, the style, the era. Like ERA era, as opposed to ERROR. So yes, if you were doing like a Mozart concerto, there might be that sort of thing.
So this is more.
But this is lazy. Bye.
Not the same. Whatever. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, instead of sort of more of a lazy type of thing, more relaxed instead of.
Exactly. Think about what she's singing about. Thinking about what the music is about. It's relaxed and lazy and reflective. There's no urgency to it. Yeah? Cool. And then on that long note, when you listen back, you'll hear it, but just make sure you sustain the pitch. You went.
Yeah.
And there was a big fall off.
I did. Yeah. And then at the end you have the low part.
Yeah. Can you go from the lento, so 35, bar 35, from there to the end. Keep going.
I think that's right. Or is that? Oh,
Low.
okay, sorry.
Nice. I would suggest that you do that low B with the B flat side. So thumb and two, and it's easier to be accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
good. And so again, another skill to isolate would be that very particular interval and octave. B, B, B,
Oh, yeah.
B.
Yeah. To get that right.
Yeah, so you hear it, you feel it, and you're not guessing. When you get there, you know how it sounds, you know how it
Oh, okay.
feels, and you're deliberate
You're
about it.
talking about here? Let me see. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, there's
Yeah.
no rush.
Yeah.
We really, really slow things down so we can get a clear picture of it.
Well,
Can you just play those two notes for me? Good. Nice. Once more.
yeah. Oh.
Blow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That first B you played was lovely. It's really, really lovely. So just as have like a watchword in your practice, Esther.
Yeah. Just a minute.
It's all right. You okay?
Just have a.
Oof.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna get a headache.
It's all right. Well, I'll let you go because we've gone over time. But it's in your practice, just constantly reminding yourself to blow. Use lots and lots of air. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Alex. This lesson didn't go as well as you had hoped.
Hold on. That is an assumption on your part. I don't think that's the case.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. But is that something that was what you were worried about over the course of this lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And follow up question: did that, in your mind, harm or improve the quality of the lesson?
It didn't help it any, my friend. I mean,
Yeah.
my, how can I put it? I mean, especially with those exercises, that sort of blew it for me a little bit. I mean, I was not happy with that.
Mm.
And I forgot about that repeat, and I could have kicked myself down the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm very much a perfectionist. I mean,
Yes, I can see that.
I am my worst enemy, Alex. So you probably gathered that by now.
So the thing that I will encourage you to keep coming back to time and time again is that when we're in a lesson, we just accept ourselves for where we're at, and we just get on with the business of improving. And that's it. And all this language around should or could or need or all of these things, I think that's counterproductive. Yeah? Cool.
I appreciate that, Alex.
You're welcome. You're
I
welcome.
appreciate your teaching.
It's okay. But yeah, but just to highlight, right? Like, your assumption that I was displeased or frustrated or whatever because
Well,
of
I was more. I know. I was displeased with it. Not about you. I was.
okay.
Not
Yeah.
you.
So
I can't tell how you felt.
so the skill that I'd really encourage you to work on, one is just the self-awareness of what our brains are doing. That's the first step. So being aware of what our minds are doing. It's your mind. You're in the driver's seat. Second step, once you notice if your mind's going a million miles a minute on something counterproductive, Can we slow it down, regather the reins, and just something simple and productive and positive to focus on? And a lot of the time when we're playing the horn, it's just going to be breathe and blow. And if you can do those things, if you can slow the mind down, it's more likely to be successful. Yeah? I did a concert last week, yeah. Gosh, all inside out. Last week, I was up in Wellington. I played Scheherazade by Rimsky-Korsakov. If you haven't listened to it, I suggest you do. It went beautifully, but it's got a really big solo in it, full of solos for French horn, for the first French horn, which I was doing. Very exposed, very, very soft, really, really lovely. And I can play it really well if my mind is calm and I allow myself to focus on the things that are going to help. So while I was sitting there counting rests, I was counting on one hand, and then in my mind I was just going calm, breathe, calm, breathe. And right, it was just like a little watchword, a little anchor that I was hanging on to, because if I didn't, my mind would go, ah! Because that's just human nature. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And I think for you, and maybe I'm wrong on this, but I think your mind is in a constant state of in our lessons.
No, it's not. It only becomes when I get. I mean, like I played this. I wanted to play the whole, without any difficulty, because I had played it before, and on my practice, I just it comes out beautifully, Alex, and I don't really have a problem. You'd be so proud of me. I even took care of my triplets, and I put all my little things down as to 1, 2, 3, 4, and all that stuff, and the rhythm and all of that stuff, and I was so pleased with myself, and I thought, gee, this should go really well. But and it will. It'll do better. It'll be better next time.
Good. So try and practice over the course of the week engaging with those watchwords, right? So that when you're practicing, not only are you practicing playing well, you're practicing thinking about the things that'll help you play well for me. Yeah? Because, a lesson is higher pressure than in your practice. And so it's one thing to be able to play well in the practice room. It's another thing to play well in front of other people. It just is. Yeah?
Yes, but I'm trying to do better with that, Alex.
Good. So this, very specifically, this is what I'm telling you. This is a thing that'll help you do better with it. Your process cue. What can I think about while I'm playing that is going to be useful, that is going to help me? And then in your practice, think about that thing. Don't wait till you get into a high-pressure situation to think about how you're going to cope with pressure. It's too late. You practice all those skills in a low-pressure environment. Okay, cool. All right, I really got a dash. See you in a fortnight. Groovy. Well done, my friend.
Which, by the way, my surgery is going to happen on July the 10th.
Okay.
Instead of the 17th.
Okay. Well, look, keep me up to date. If we need to, obviously we can be super flexible in and around lessons, and your health is the most important thing. So,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, look after yourself.
Listen, Alex, thanks for being here.
Most welcome.
Thanks for your wisdom.
It's all right.
And thanks for being you.
Happy to. It's
And thanks for working and like a stubborn student.
It's all right. We all have our days. See ya, my friend.
Okay, take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.